From the 46, here's second and a couple.
Great. Set.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Great. Set.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 3 from the 9.
Set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together.
set. Yo, lady. Hey, set.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Set.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here and try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On the draw, this is Barkley. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Hey, 70. Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now swing pass for Dillon.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jahan Dotson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Darnold. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
To throw is Darnold.
Well, back foot throw there is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. He's got a full head of steam.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 95 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Darnold. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Seahawks first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down. Yo, 80.
Throwing again is Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now Darnold. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Andrew McKilba.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A short one there, caught by Granson.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
He was taken down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Back to throw here.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Darnold.
And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Darnold down to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big two-point conversion attempt. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going up top for Kupp. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 70 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
They go draw play. It's Dillon.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A 6-yard pickup.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Horton. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
Now Darnold. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with two remaining. We'll be back after this. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their three timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number two. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. Second and inches.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And here come the whistles of the timeout with 7 seconds left. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere.